State versus Michigan. The scarlet and gray versus the maize and blue. To many fans on both sides, this is a one-game season. Ohio State, of course, defending national champions, but Michigan has bragging rights. They've beaten their rivals the last 4 times. Buckeyes will kick this deep to get us going. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Michigan's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Well, Michigan versus Ohio State. Don't have to say too much more, but a lot was said after last year's Wolverine victory in Columbus. A lot of jawing. Buckeyes eventually use that as fuel to go on and win the national championship.
Usually when Ohio State and Michigan get together, not only the emotions, but the line of scrimmage decides the outcome of the game. And last year was no different. Michigan, to their credit, Mason Graham and company, dominating Ohio State's run game, pressuring the quarterback, and that's what eventually led them to a victory. They didn't have a whole lot going for their own offense, but their defense was dominant. And the Buckeyes, in my opinion, I think they used that loss as a springboard to their next 4 games in a national championship. Cannot wait to see the emotions on this field and what the results are of this year's game. That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Same tailback, another carry. Fighting off the defender. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, you really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Quick spin on the run. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these 3rd downs, and it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the 2 schools. From both sides, it's just a different feel. We'll feel that today when these teams go at it.
Grab down the middle. It's Klein. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking deep down the left side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, just like that, we've got a big play already here by this offense. Not afraid to take some shots downfield. They hit it. They got great field position now.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Pointing toward the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner decides to fair catch this. So Ohio State's offense gets their first crack now. And Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both competitive guys ready to go at each other.
And you know this corner, we had a chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island against one of the best receivers in the country. And he's going to get that chance today to have a chance to showcase that he, in fact, is the top corner in college football.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Throwing off play action. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Back to throw. It's Sayin. They find the tight end open on the corner route. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it with room to run. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
They're going to run it here.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Looking right. This one caught. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. An inside deal now from the shotgun. And stop right there at the line of scrimmage, and that'll end the first quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play fake. Looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Boy, how about the read here by this quarterback to find his open man and keep this drive moving. Great conversion. And when you're in the red zone, you got to think about getting a touchdown. You want to come away with 6 points, and now they've got a shot to get it.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's got it! Touchdown, Ohio State.
We give all the credit here to the play caller for this touchdown pass. First and goal from the 1-yard line. Everybody expecting run. Instead, you throw it, pays off for a touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And the single back takes the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looking to pass here on second down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. And the coverage C gets the returner to the ground. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it on the move. Oh, that one's picked off. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football and where it was headed. Secondary coach has got to be proud.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Motion now from the tight end. On the run, it's Haynes. Breaking tackles. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
The Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. The punt flies out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes off in a bootleg. Short pass finds the tight end. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
To the air, it's Sayin. Caught over the middle, it's Smith. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Peoples. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun, drops back. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Give it to the big fullback here. The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive moving. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the catch. It's Smith. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
The Buckeyes are going to cash in this red zone trip. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Buckeyes!
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He bought some time, now lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Haynes. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Running back with the football. He's in the clear. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is thrown in the play. This one could go either way. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. The Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. That wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Makes the grab. It's Tate. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when the Wolverines and Buckeyes get together, and a fun first half to boot. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Ohio State plays out.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. First play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. To throw, it's Sayin. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The Wolverines will have to take it away. This drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And the game just good enough for a first down.
This is why running the football is so important. Run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Punt over the middle. It's Rodgers. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Back to throw again. That's reeled in. It's Peoples. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets to completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. With sure hands, it's Tate. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it for the first down at the 41.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Rodgers. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking downfield. It's saying short completion at the tight end. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Handoff headed left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Third down, out of the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they're able to get him down. Second and goal for the offense. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And this Buckeye team, Kirk, beginning to flex now and pulling away from their arch rivals right here.
Well, they seem to win every one-on-one matchup, whether it's the offensive line being able to win, getting a hat on a hat, the backs being able to get out in space one-on-one, of these receivers getting downfield. The athletic ability of the Buckeyes on full display.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. And their first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be...
Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Michigan.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Leaning on the run game here. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use, but what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And then first down, they go right back to him. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Receiver in motion now. On third down, he drops to throw. Pulls it in. It's Smith. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. And the wideout goes in motion. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Makes the ground. It's Smith. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Second down, we're going to throw it. Over the middle, it's Rodgers. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Here's the handoff. Breaks into the clear. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Grab down the middle. It's Hansen. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. First down. They're going to throw the football. Oh, what a grab! And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. First down. We're going to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw again. Quick completion to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Ball handed to the running back. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab down the middle. It's McCulley. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly.
QB slicing. No gain on the flag. It's now second and goal.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Crowd is loud, hoping for a fourth down stop. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, it's a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win in a regulation? Scanning the field. It's Sayin. On the move now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. He's bringing it back.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. He's in the clear. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
And the Wolverines are going to cash in here in the red zone. On 1st down, it's play action. The sure hands. It's Moore. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
He's going to hand this off. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Then he'll run out of bounds and pick it up a few yards on the play.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop.
Touchdown, Michigan. They strike first in OT. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Well, Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That can be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation